Okay friends, now that we finished our line practice, we're going to start with drawing our main picture today. So we're going to draw our line turtle. So for our line turtle, we don't want to draw some teeny tiny little turtle because then we're not going to be able to draw a lot of things inside our shell. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to turn my paper to where it is going the long ways. Now, if you guys notice, I have a paint mat underneath my paper. That's because I'm using a permanent marker. And what we don't want is we don't want the permanent marker to go through the paper and mark up our table. Okay? So first thing we're going to draw for our turtle shell is we're going to turn it sideways. We're going to draw a giant capital letter D. We want to keep it about let's do 3 fingers away from the bottom. So I'm just going to make a little dot right there. So I know that that dot is how far away from the edge I need to make the side of my D. So I'm going to start right here. Now I'm not going to make it too big because I need to draw a head on my turtle and a tail. So I'm going to draw it like that. Now my little dot, it's pretty close. So then I'm going to draw the rounded part of the capital D and connect it together. Now as you can see, that's a little bit longer than what my original line is. That's okay. I'm just going to connect it together. All right, so now I'm going to turn it back to where the rounded part of my capital D is on the top and the flat part is on the bottom, because now we're going to start adding on details to make it look like a turtle. Now, turtles have these little half circles, little shell edges. And this is actually another way to make a wavy line, if you look at it. So you just kind of draw half circles all the way across. On this side, we're going to draw a little triangle that's going sideways. That is our turtle tail. Over here, we're going to draw a circle coming off the side. Oh, mine went off of my paper. That's okay, I'll fix that. And underneath, we're going to draw some rectangles. So we're going to draw one. Make these ones really close together. 2. Then we're going to draw 2 more rectangles on the back. These are his legs, or her legs if you want to make a girl turtle, that's fine. 1, and again, make these ones close together. And 2. So now you have your turtle shell. Now inside here, you can draw your turtle's eye. So I do a half circle, and then I do a teeny little circle that I colored in to make his eye and his pupil. And then I'm making my turtle happy. If you want to make a girl turtle, you can add little lines for eyelashes if you would like. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw some lines inside of our turtle shell. They're going to be straight lines. So you're going to take your fingers, you can do 3 fingers again, and put 3 fingers right to the edge. So my finger right here, this one, is right on the edge of my turtle shell. And then this is going to go right here. Now your guys' fingers are a little bit smaller, so your spaces are going to look a little different than mine, and that's okay. So I'm going to put my fingers here, and I made a dot. And then I'm going to take this, and I'm going to draw straight up to the top of my turtle shell. I'm going to repeat those steps. I'm going to line up my finger here, draw a dot, and then I'm going to take that dot, and I'm going to draw straight up. And I'm going to do that one last time. Okay, now I'm going to take my turtle, I'm going to turn the whole paper again, and I'm going to repeat those steps going the opposite way. So we're kind of making a checkerboard or a tic-tac-toe board. So I'm going to take my fingers, and it looks like there's not a whole lot of space here to make too many more. You might have more space to make more squares, and that's okay. All right, friends, that is the end of this part of the lesson.